this dwarf would turn down an opportunity to seize a power unknown to his kind? What do you say, storyteller? It's chafed, has it not? Making your brother the hero of your own tale?
A hero? Bartrand betrayed us.
And came away with the treasure of the ages. With my aid, you would have emerged with the glory, not tarnished silver and flesh wounds.
Varric, you're a better man than Bartrand ever was.
I did everything for the family, my whole life, and he's still the favorite son.
Let's do this nice and formal, then.
I'll deal with this! Now you fall! My magic will destroy you!
Is everyone still alive?
Да, не думал, что Варик попадется на вот это. А что здесь? Ха! Это какой-то ребус. Я типа да, один не включал. Да, у меня что-то получилось. Больше бочек нельзя взаимодействовать. Какую-то секретку рассказал. Ха, ничего. Молодцы. Какую-то секретку.
That's it, Fainriel. Pardon the downstroke, then lift. Good. I'll have you scribing all my letters soon. If I'd known you were such a brave lad, I'd have brought you into the business years ago.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antitha, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
That's not your father, Fainriel. It's a demon. And I'm definitely not your mother.
A demon? No. No, I want this!
Then remember this is who took away them.
Only thing you ever wanted.
Ah!
You turned him against me.
Complete accident. I was trying to help. Honest.
Честно.
Take away my pets, and I'll take away yours. How loyal are these friends you drag into the Fade? What would your noble knight do to reclaim what she lost?
You spent your whole life trying to be the chevalier your father wanted. The one thing you chose for yourself, and the dark spawn took him.
Wesley?
Come back to me, love. Everything went wrong when we met this family of apostates. Kill him, and everything we lost will be restored.
This isn't Wesley,
Это не
Evelyn.
Уэсли.
The Fade is the only place where your failure can be erased.
I failed you, Wesley. I failed myself. If that moment could be changed. You want me? Come through her.
Полегче. Нихер.
Another on the rocks, please.
Охрененно! Охренеть! Вот это просто Эвелина зарашила нас двоих. Вау, вот это!
No! Someone get me a... Wait!
Чё это такое? Нифига себе! Да ты Неужели? Минус Эвелин.
They all want me. Please, help me escape. Help me die.
If I kill you here, I only destroy your mind. You will become a tranquil.
I was afraid of that for so long. I can't even remember why. To live. To sleep without dreaming. To never hear a demon's whisper. It is a blessing as great as standing at the Maker's side. Do it. Put the knife in my heart.
You can master this talent, Fenrir. You don't have to let it destroy you.
The Dalish do not have what I need. Perhaps Tavinta. If these powers can be trained, it would be there. I can do this.
Fenrir has mastered his powers.
Then he lives. You saved him. I cannot thank you enough. Keeper Marathari, may I return with you to the Sunderlands? I would like to ask for my son's forgiveness.
Of course. It was you who chose to stay away.
He must go elsewhere to train. There is no one in Kirkwall to help him. He asked me to say goodbye.
My son? No. I must find him before he goes.
It is wise for him to seek guidance. Kirkwall cannot provide what he needs. I truly did not think what you did was possible. You are a rare human indeed.
I'm sorry. I should have stood beside you. I don't expect that will be enough, but there it is.
I don't know what came over me. I thought I was immune to silver-tongued promises.
I find there's nothing like being possessed to keep you on the straight and narrow.
Your friends awakened here some time ago. We all have weaknesses the demons find. You accomplished a miracle with Fenrir. This book belonged to the last dreamer of our tribe. It has a rare magic beyond price. Please, accept it with my gratitude.
Извинения Варика. Недопустные сомнения. Ладно, пойдем сейчас в висельник тогда зайду с Вариком. Как он хочет изводиться передо мной. Вот что. предал меня в тени. А, кстати, вот, может, торговцу что-то новенькое будет. Шапка Грин Вондера. Ладно, пошлите. Не, подожди, дальше сначала к торговцам, потом в висельник. А, я смотрел торговцев. Тогда заходим в висельник.
Listen, Hawk. I'm so sorry about what happened. You know, back there. That whole time we were in the Fade, nothing felt real, which makes sense, considering. Anyway, I want you to know, I would never choose a demon over you while conscious and sober.
I've already forgiven you, Barrick. Don't worry about it.
Well, I plan on worrying about it just a little. I do not like the idea that some Fade creature can manipulate me. Anyway, I'll stop babbling now.
Не за что. А, у меня еще квесты согласия с этим Сандерсоном, точно. Давайте мы к Эвелин зайдем. Тоже у нее извинения попросим. То есть она попросит нас извинения, типа, то что.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Ну нифига, она вкачана у нас вообще.
It's different here as captain. Feels like this is... Is it cold in here? I'm having trouble staying warm. Ever since the Fade and that thing inside Fainreal.
Any ill effects?
Побочное действие?
It keeps drifting back. I can feel the want of it.
It must have been strong to turn you.
Strong's not the word. I can deal with strong. This was, I don't know. It took a memory I was at peace with and... Well... If that's what mages contend with, I'm less opposed to the gallows.
Locking up all mages goes too far. I thought we agreed on that.
I don't know. Who could resist that? Anders didn't, and seems quite proud of the fact. Merrill aches for some sort of bargain. It's obvious. I'm left to think, mages are either willful in a way I can't understand, or not mortal. I don't find either comforting. I don't want to think about it. What's... It's a fine suit.
The finest?
Break it down, distribute it.
The Viscount requires parade armor for his inspections.
Then stuff it and mount it where he can see it. I wear the uniform of the guard.
His Excellency will not be pleased.
His Excellency can mount it.
Вот умна.
Trouble, Hawk?
Seems like you have enough.
You don't know the half of it. And why don't you, by the way? Why aren't you tail deep in the problems of this city? Sure, you do good, but petition a title, take a job. The guard is always looking.
That's a bit harsh, given my record.
Maybe I'm just sick of being the first stop for complaints about people like you.
People like me?
Brand's on about fortune hunters, mercenaries, disreputable professions without purpose. He's a clod, but sometimes... Well, it might be good if the city was a little more stable.
Come on now. You really prefer the troublemakers stay home?
All right. So maybe I don't want to be completely put out of business. And I don't even really mean you. But some people, they go on without regard and then act surprised when someone starts a circle. There are warning signs, you know. It's worth saying. Don't forget, as soon as you're finished wrapping up your business, we'll need to go to the Canary compound together.
Ah, лагерь Кунари, точно.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Так, что у нас еще есть? Спутники несогласия, вопросы веры. Чё такое?
Oh, Hawk. Come in. I was just...
Am I crazy?
What?
Что?
No, of
Нет,
course not.
Конечно, нет.
I thought that a rule in a home would fix everything. The mirror would work and everything would be right again. But I keep dreaming of Paul's face. Everyone that I care for thinks I'm a monster.
What happened in that cave wasn't your fault. Paul did that to himself.
I know. But I caused it, or the clan did, filling his head with terrible stories about me. You've been so good to me. Someday I'll make this up to you, Leslie.
Еще чирик полетел. Так, ну все, теперь не согласие. То есть квест с Андерсоном.
Turn up your perk. Skirt wall. The leases of Javaris Tintum are up for grabs.
Сейчас мы выслушаем лепту Андерсона в сторону хромого.
I've been neglecting my patients lately. Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know pass their harrowing.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
Then perhaps the blame can be laid on him, and not every Templar.
That's what I hope. If we bring the evidence of this plan to light, there must be men who'll stand against it. Perhaps even the Grand Cleric will finally be forced to act. I've been working with a group. A secret mage underground that helps others escape the gallows. They have a way in. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
If this plot exists, it must be exposed.
I am honored by your trust. I'm ready to go when you are.
Ну, пятак нам тоже пригодится в сторону Андерсона. Дебил.
Order will rule.
Line them up for us. I'll take them down.
Done and down. Rather be free down here, I guess.
А это что-то за чел?
Stay away from me.
Это тот самый чувак из квеста «Охотник за головами». Ну, для тех, кто
Do not tell anyone about this way.
проходит
The gallows.
на другого
It's a secret that has saved the lives of... This is it. This tunnel will take us into... Are you ready to help me find evidence of the tranquil solution?
Let's go.
Идем. Да, блин. Еще на выбор даю.
It would be better as open warfare. At least then mages might get a fair fight.
А что, можно еще куда-то пойти, что ли? Да ладно, можно еще куда-то пойти. Так, я что-то вообще не знал про вот этот коридорчик. То, что можно развернуться. Тут все равно ничего интересного. Сплошной мусор, но и ремесленный материал. Так, надо бафы, наверное, рубануть. Так, все. Вроде все включил, что возможно.
Get ready! Let's do this! Boy! How about you? How to deal with this? That's enough! Get back! We got more on the way!
А ну-ка, стоп. Хочу себе пойти вот сюда.
Someone's left a surprise.
There's more of them!
Понятненько, паучко.
Now you fall! Go down!
Order will rule!
Got you now! I'll deal with this! When's the fighting start? Now you're starting to get bored! Now you fall!
Lyrium smugglers built these tunnels to service the Templars who crave the stuff.
О!
What's that?
Я смог открыть сложный замок. Круто. А. А здесь ничего такого. Ну и хрен с ним. Ну да, открыли.
Be careful! You'll die screaming!
You do get results, don't you?
Просто сделал пол. Кривой посох белого дерева. Кривой топорик.
Now we fight! Line them up!
Он неделя.
You go through me before anyone else.
Nice work.
Пау. Ага, вот эта дверь тебе закрыли. Ну и ладно. Ну, все.
No, please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
The Chantry frowns on Templars who take personal advantage of their charges.
Who's this?
It's the Divine. Come all the way from Orlais to tell you personally what a jackass you are.
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
Face me! I stand for all of us!
Stop the freak first! How many of you got I'll deal with this! Now you fall!
Андерс, нас похилил. Чё? Да, господи, наш.
You will kill me before anyone else.
Getting overwhelmed! Is that all you got? Who is this? I'll deal with this! Get over here! I can't lie here!
They will die! I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
We'll kill them all, I promise.
Обещаю.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
Anders, that girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made tranquil.
She is theirs. I can feel their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now.
Please, Messer.
Baker, no. I almost... If you weren't here, I need to get out of here.
О, Андерс пятнашечку дал мне в студию. Загадка Киркула. Так, ладно. Идем к Андерсу.
You saved my life, Messer. What was that thing?
He's no demon.
Он не демон. Он
just
человек
a
просто
deeply
очень
troubled man.
расстроен.
Can I go home now?
Find your parents,
Отыщи своих родителей.
but don't stay
Но
there.
надолго у них
You
не
must leave
задерживайся. Тебе
Kirkwall.
надо уезжать из
I
Кирквала.
know. There's nowhere in the city where Sir Ulrich's men won't find me. Thank you, Messer. Andraste herself must have put you in that room.
Ну, можно сказать.
I'm gonna have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
И так можно сказать. Ладно, сейчас мы показаем с Андерсоном. А тут что у нас он вспылил так. Ага, теперь я после кое-что понял. Вот куда я пропал друг справедливости. После защиты башни Бдения. Он присоединился к Андерсону, короче, они встретились, можно сказать. И у Друг справедливости предложил Андерсу сотрудничество, то есть он будет находиться внутри Андерсона. Понятно, почему Андерс и ушел из Стражей. То есть говорит мотивы, почему он ушел.
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
А, еще пятнашка. Ах, возвращайся к нам, Андер. О, почти до друга добрался.
Can't go up to Lowtown. Won't let me near them.
Do you have coin to spare, Messer? My children are starving.
I hope this helps.
Надеюсь, этого хватит.
Thank you. Make...
So you're two people, Anders and Justice.
That's not strictly accurate.
I think I
But
found
you are
something
of two
yours.
minds.
How did you...
Many people are.
No, I
Now
don't
you're
want...
the one.
This is the only place in Kirkwall I feel safe.
What are you doing?
Что ты делаешь?
Putting out milk. I miss having a cat around. But I think the refugees have scared them all off. Or maybe eaten them. You know, I've been meaning to thank you. You don't need to stick your neck out for the mages here. But you have. You let those apostates from Starkhaven start over. Maybe they can be an example for the world.
Mages cannot be treated as guilty just by association.
I can't tell you how reassuring that is. Sometimes, you're the only reason I don't think I'm crazy. When you still believed in me after I almost killed that poor girl, I knew you meant it. You wouldn't say it just to make me feel better. You make me think I can really do this. Lead a revolution.
Together, we'll win this fight.
Your faith inspires me. Sometimes, I fear I cannot do this. Not while I struggle against this vengeance inside me. But I know you won't let me lose myself to him.
О. И у Варика. И у Ведины. Появилась.
Food is what you can keep down.
Ладно. Все, у меня теперь только одно задание осталось. Требование Кун.
It's been years since we arrived. But nothing should...
Одну секунду, ребят, шапли.
Crowded and full of awful
Ну что,
elder
ребят,
diseases.
начинаем.
Ugh.
Переговоры.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
Let's go.
Идем.
I request an audience with the Arishok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
Ой.
Greetings, Arashok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
The elves are now Videthari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
You must know that harboring murderers will lead to bloodshed.
It will lead where it must. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Videthari. Who did you murder and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to. But they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
What these men did was wrong.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Videthari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Tell me, Hawk, what would you do in my place?
As a guest in this city, I would keep the peace.
I see. I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arashok, there is no need for...
Vinekathas.
Opa.
Not here! Too open! Go! Go! Hawk!
What I got there?
Can you hear it? The Canary must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
You heard the Arashok. He's done playing nice and damn the consequences.
You may be right. Whatever it is, we need to do something quickly, but we'll need some help.
Darktown is flooded with people trying to get away from all this.
The Canary are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arashok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
Так, подождите. Бафы. Все, в бой. А, нет. А теперь в бой.
Somebody order a shot in the face? Oh, look, they brought their friends. The enemy calls blood.
Get out to the south!
Ow! The will rule!